Didn't wrap it up quite as I intended. How's it going, everybody? It's your pal SPJ here, back again. Welcome back to SPJ Live. Hope you guys are doing well. Had a good week. Everybody's staying healthy, doing well, and all that jazz. See a few of our usual suspects here. It's good to see you guys again. Terry's 3G in the house, Jay Steen, JJ's House of Jams, Mr. Ben Coombs, as per the usual. Albus Band Aaron, looks like he's about to fall asleep, but damn it, I'm here. Oh boy. Oh. Despite it being cool here in SoCal, it's hot in the studio. Speaking of which, welcome to my Underground Lair. Yeah, so the deal with this is basically that I was shooting some videos for Bootlegger Guitar this week, and when Chuck and I were talking about the videos, he mentioned that he wanted the video to be done on a plainer background than just with my studio setup being in the background. As you guys know from watching the majority of the videos, that my studio is in the background, and there's a lot of stuff going on in this room. But anyway, so we had this excessive amount of curtain, black velveteen curtain that we've used in the past for like music video shoots and whatnot. And we actually have up at the top, there's strategic holes that we've cut into the fabric that we can then hang them on like eye hooks, or even just things nailed into the wall like picture hangers or something like that. And so I basically have them hanging from push pins on the wall, and thus I created this background. You can see the color changing lights behind me, which is just a set of like DJ lights that you can get anywhere. It's no big secret. You can get them at Guitar Center or other places like that. But it looks pretty cool, and I just wrapped up shooting some stuff on it today, and I just figured I need to start editing a video. I'll just leave it up, let you guys see it once live in action, and yeah, all good things, I think. Let's see, we got Bent Tom joining us. How's it going, dude? Glad to see y'all here. Oh no, Ben's got snow in Canada. Here we go. It's getting to be that time, you know? Batman with the Batman-esque background. I guess that's the way to go. This week was a good Batman week, that's for sure. They wrapped up the 3 Jokers storyline in the comics. So that was an event that I could not miss. So I went to the comic book store on Tuesday. I got my copy of Chapter 3. So I'm a happy guy. Oh, good, the snow's not there anymore. Well, you know it'll be back. As a Canadian, you know it'll be back. Yeah, I went and got myself my Batman 3 Jokers, finished that up this week. That was awesome. Also found randomly in a box of old wrestling magazines that my dad gave me a copy of the original trade paperback compilation of The Death of Superman, which I've never actually read before. So I read that this week, and that was really great. Of course, everybody sings the praises of The Death of Superman, but I had never read it before, so how can I sing praises of something that I've never actually read before? You know what I mean? So, there's a little bit of a different setup rig-wise going on, because I'm kind of doing some live gear testing with you guys right now. Last week, I got a couple new pedals, one of which I can't talk to you about right now, but there is one that I can talk to you about, and that is this one. So you guys remember Cody from Westminster Effects. And this is the brand new Geneva AmpSim version 2. So this is essentially an analog preamp designed around the sound of a Vox AC30 kind of sound. You can tell by the artwork with the diamond grill cloth on it. Controls for top boost, treble, bass, volume, gain. It's got a built-in cab sim. It's got a drive-through 1/4 inch in and out. There's a ground lift on the side with an XLR out. So I'm basically just feeding XLR out of this with the cab sim engaged and powering that up, running a bunch of different pedals into the front end of it. And that's going into the interface, coming out the speakers, and that's getting picked up by the camera mic and everything. Let me take off all these pedals that I've got on here. And this is the clean sound of everything. Definitely going to need to change the strings on this guitar before we do the demo. And I can throw on some compression from the Strymon Compadre. And that's the studio compression. Then some chorus from the Warp Vinyl Hi-Fi. And then, to really kick things up a notch, since the Strymon Compadre has a treble booster built into it, what seems most natural to do with a Vox than put a treble booster in front of it? Pretty cool. See JJ mentioning that he has gigs in December. JJ, where are you playing in December that is letting people gig? I'm curious. Let me know. That's funny, Aaron. Yeah, I swear when this thing is over, our bands are playing together. I think we're all at this point with what's going on right now that we're just all so over. We're fatigued not just by the fact that this has gone on for as long as it has. We're fatigued by the fact that we just have to hear about it and know that there's a world away from this thing that we don't want to talk about, but we have to deal with. And we just want that normal life so badly. But yeah, we're going to explore this Geneva a little bit with you guys. I'll tell you a little bit about what else is going on. There's some things I want to talk to you guys about as the year ends, as well as how things work into next year. Because this is kind of the time of year where I start really thinking about where the channel is after another year and just seeing how everything is going to be evolving, as it were, over the course of the next few months. So yeah, let's enjoy some tone chasing. Let's see. The gigs we have are at cool small venues. They're only allowed 30 people into the venue, playing Tiki Bar in Costa Mesa and Patty's in San Juan. Okay, not bad. Well, at least you got something to look forward to, you know, man. I feel like that's one of the worst parts about all of this is like we're not allowed to look forward to stuff. We're just stuck inside all the time. And it's like, even if we get a momentary reprieve with something that makes us happy, someone immediately comes along and is like, you're not allowed to be happy about that. I saw that back when the Lakers won the NBA championships. Yes, we are going to talk about the Dodgers winning the World Series, of course. But I remember seeing so many people that I'm friends with that were getting so mad at people who were excited about the fact that the Lakers won the NBA championship. And it's just like, dude, 2020 has been a really hard year for everyone. Can't people just have a small moment where at least something in their life is a bright spot? And for me, the Dodgers winning the World Series was one of those bright spots. My entire family, baseball was the sport. It's the only legitimate sport that I really pay attention to outside of hockey. And it's, I've been a Dodger fan, born and raised in Los Angeles. And so 32 years, even with the strangeness of this year of 2020 and the way that the baseball season played out, it was such a good World Series. It was such a good season, the way they crammed everything in. And it was like, it was cathartic in a way to be able to see something happen that I've wanted to happen for so long. And it finally happened. And I got to experience that and see it happen live, maybe not in person like I might have wanted to, but at the very least, I got to watch it live on TV and be happy about it for a moment. And so with you guys, it's like Aaron is saying it, JJ's saying it, we all need stuff to look forward to. One thing I've been looking forward to has been, going to the comic book shop every month to get the next chapter of Three Jokers. And now that that's done, one of the other things I can look forward to now is that tomorrow the second season of The Mandalorian starts. So we get the season premiere tomorrow, and there will be X amount of episodes. For the next probably 2 months, we're going to be watching The Mandalorian. And that's something that we can look forward to. I look forward to, putting out new videos and, working on them. I'm actually staring at the project right now, and there's a render underway right now for the demo I did of the Angle Cab Loader, which will be uploaded this Saturday. But doing those Vola videos, which I would really appreciate with those Vola videos if you guys would share those with some of your friends. I don't really know what's going on with YouTube right now. It seems like over the course of the last few months, it's just not putting my videos in front of people. So I'm really, really confused as to why exactly that's happening. I know I'm doing all the stuff right, but I have no idea what's going on there. So if you guys could share that with people, that would be awesome. Laz has joined us. How you doing, buddy? Good to have you here. But yeah, it's just, we all need stuff to look forward to, and a lot of the things that I'm looking forward to, there's 2 videos that I'm going to need to film, pedal demos, next week. I think you guys will enjoy them just as much as I am enjoying them. It's going to be awesome to share those with you guys because it's new stuff. It's new things. It's exciting things. It's things that kind of remind us that despite everything that's going on right now, there's still stuff in the world that's awesome. Of course, there is stuff that is not awesome, and we just try our best to take the bad situations and turn it around for good. As a case in point, last week I found out that one of the tentpole music venues in Orange County, Chain Reaction, one of the last bastions of live, all-ages music venues, is in danger of closing down, and pretty much I think is about 90% closed down at this point. Obviously, because of what's going on, people can't go to these venues. They can't see shows. The venues can't book shows. And so since they're getting no relief from all the friggin' politicians that want to claim that they care about us, it's just kind of like, well, what are we going to do? And thankfully, because of what Chain Reaction has built up, there's been a lot of clothing brands and and bands releasing special merchandise that basically are raising money for Chain Reaction in order to help keep it alive because they don't want to see it go away. And having played Chain Reaction once in my career and having really considered that to be a big time feather in the cap, that was really important to me to support that. So I threw some money at a shirt to help raise some funds. I'm actually thinking about getting in touch with the venue ownership and trying to figure out a way if we can have someone from ownership on the show to talk about just the struggles of being a small venue during this period of time, and if there's anything that we can do to support them, like, you know, if there's a way that I can figure out, like, that particular week, the super chats that get generated from the live show, if you guys want to donate super chats, those will go to Chain Reaction some way to, you know, little bit to help them get by, because it's already hard enough to find an all ages music venue in SoCal, but you know, if there aren't any left, the kids can't go to shows, and if there aren't any venues left, where are bands going to play? So it's a cause that I'm behind, and gonna see if you guys are interested in hearing from a venue owner. You know, maybe we can have them on the show. What else am I looking forward to doing? Well, quite frankly, I'm looking forward to taking a break, as I usually do around the holidays, but we are going to be doing some interesting things towards the holidays, toying around with some new ideas. I'm looking forward to reaching out to some people to have as guests on the show, because I feel like what I really enjoy with these live streams is having guests on and interviewing and having a conversation. It helps keep the show going. I don't say so many times, and it's just good fun overall to get a chance to hang out with people, you know? So there's that. Sean could be a pipe welder if he'd consider retraining. Oh yeah, don't even get me started on that. See, here's the thing about that whole, like, retrain idea. Eventually, this world, in the contagion world, it's in the contagion world, it's not going to last forever. People need to understand that. This isn't going to be a thing forever. This is going to have a timeline, and we're about a year out of that timeline. Who knows how long it's going to go on, but I know in my heart that this is not going to be the way of life forever. We're going to be fine. We just need to do our best to keep our spirits up, and we need to do our best to move forward and find a way. I know that for what I do, I'm going to be okay no matter what kind of work I need to find. I've worked enough jobs and I have enough skills to be able to say to somebody, hey, you need a social media manager. Well, I'm not exactly a beauty products manager, but I could manage your social media platform. That'd be fine. Who cares? Oh, you're a beverage company. Yeah, I can manage social media. I can manage email lists. I can help with copywriting. You know, a college degree does not necessarily equate skill set or anything like that. So I'm not worried about retraining, because that sentiment hasn't reached the United States, number one, widespread. Number two, I have a lot of skills that I think I can use in order to stay working and earn a living. But it's also one of the reasons why I'm a proponent of, here in California, Prop 22 for the Uber and Lyft drivers to maintain their independent contractor status. It's why I've been talking to several different podcasts about AB 5 here in California and the PRO Act. thanks to Blake Weiland for having me on the show for that. That was a really interesting discussion, and it's been interesting to discuss this with people because it really is. It's just interesting, okay? I don't need to justify it, but it just is one of those things. I believe in the American spirit, I suppose, in that you can be whatever you want to be, and you can do it almost any way you think you can do it. Of course, as long as you're not breaking the law. So, for me, it's all about independence. I can do this. At the same time as I'm doing it on camera. I'm an on-camera presenter. So if I wanted to take that experience and apply it to another platform, I could easily do it. I'm looking at a screen right now with video editing software. There's audio editing software that works hand in hand in many different aspects of video, television, film production. Actually, just the other day I was watching something on Netflix that at the bottom last thing on the credits was this film was edited in Adobe Premiere Pro Creative Cloud version. That's exactly what I have. So, right there, even though you normally see me doing in order for you to be able to see me doing that on camera, that's like a 4-pronged skill set right there to be able to do that. So, am I worried? No. Am I angry? Yeah, I'm angry. So, UK's bitten themselves once more. And it's ironic that the UK is doing that because they've easily been responsible for some of the most influential music that's ever existed. What are you going to do? Politicians, they don't get it. Hi, Janice. Good to have you here. Glad you could join us for a bit. Let's see. I couldn't retrain for something else purely based on lifestyle. Yeah, I understand that. Oh, dear. Oh, Aaron, you are tired. Your jokes are bad and good at the same time. Yeah, that's the other thing, too. It's just like, who are you to say retraining? Because life just is not the same for everybody. It's all different. It's all different. Test subject is always an option. That's true. It is always an option. Probably not the best option, but it is an option. Oh, so as we kind of, move ourselves along on this little happy train. I wanted to let you guys know that I finally have access to YouTube channel memberships. And for those of you who don't really know what channel memberships are, you can essentially look at it as if Patreon was native to YouTube. So we'd essentially have tiers, much like we do on Patreon already, but they would be here on YouTube. You wouldn't have to go to another website in order to be able to sign up for any sort of perks or anything like that. You'd just be able to click channel membership, become a member, and then you'd have access to the perks, basically. So I'm putting it out there because over the last year or so with the Patreon, it's been kind of hard to keep track of because it's just not necessarily something that I go on every day. But I know I need to keep it up for those of you that are patrons. But if we move it over to channel memberships, it's going to be a lot easier for me to manage it and remember to do stuff for you, simply because there it is. It's right there for you, and I'm on it every day. So I'd love to know your feedback about channel memberships, and no, I'm not. I am purposefully ignoring the fact that Quentin is here because I know trouble is afoot. I know it's afoot. You can't hide from me, sir. I see everything on this channel. That's what we hear every time Quentin leaves the comment, "Hey, kids." We're just busting your balls, buddy. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. So yeah, channel memberships. Thinking about moving it over from Patreon to just doing channel memberships here. I just think it's going to be a lot easier for me to manage it, and it's going to be a lot easier for me to make sure that those of you that are members will get some sort of exclusive. At the same time, I'm also toying around with some other ideas and some ways that you guys can help support the channel as things go on. But that will be a much longer work in progress. So if you guys have any ideas about what you'd like to see for channel memberships, what kind of benefits that you think tiers like, I was thinking of doing a $3, a $5, and a $10 or something like that. I don't even remember. I glanced at it quickly. I was just kind of excited that I finally had access to this. So if you guys have any ideas, please feel free to let me know. I'd love to know what you guys think, and also know what exactly you would be looking for as far as a little perk of being a member and being a supporter of this channel. We could very easily just, transfer over the Patreon stuff, but maybe we can find something else to do with it. Looks like we got somebody new in the chat. I see Roy Batty. How you doing, Roy? Good to see you. I don't believe I've seen your name in the chat before, but if you are, if you have been, sorry I don't remember, but I just finished modding my Joyo octave pedal. Nice. Very cool. I have not done any pedal modding in a long time. I'm waiting for Ozzy or Dio or Elvira to walk out from behind the curtain, says JJ. And I'm just going to say this, JJ, of all three, there's only one that I would like to see walk out from behind that curtain. And I think you know which one. I don't even know if I really need to tell anybody. I think you guys just know which one I'd like to see walk out from behind that black curtain. But hey, interesting. Ben says, only drawback is Google takes a bigger cut than Patreon. Well, maybe. Bent Tom's the first one to guess it correctly. Yep. I don't. Look, if Dio walked out from behind that curtain, he'd be basically a corpse. And that would be scary, and I don't feel like dealing with zombies tonight. Now, Ozzy might be a cool hang. He might be. But it would be very, very hard to understand. But let's just face it. Ben Coombs has it right. It's always Elvira. And I'm sorry, Bent, modern day Elvira could trot out here from behind the black curtain and I wouldn't care. Have you seen Cassandra Peterson lately? She is still as gorgeous as ever. And still puts on the costume, as far as I know. Yeah, I'm just gonna highlight this. It's like, but she's old enough to be my mom. Well, JJ has it right there. I didn't know she was that old, because I remember seeing her as a kid in she was like a guest at WrestleMania 2 or something, which was like 2 years before I was born. But then I saw her years later, and it was like, she looks exactly the same, and it was outside of the makeup. So, you know. I just saw a question. Roy Batty asking, is that a Friedman? This is not a Friedman. This is a Jennings. Built by Chad Jennings in Camarillo, California. This is his navigator model. So basically his Telecaster. It's got McNelly pickups in it. Olympic white swamp ash body, the matte finish and open pores, black pick guard, 3 saddle bridge, all your typical Tele stuff, staggered tuning keys, and yeah. Roasted maple neck, yes, Roy, but not. I don't think these are stainless steel frets. I didn't spec them. I didn't spec them to be stainless steel. Although I gotta say, years ago, not many people I know would have immediately spec'd out stainless steel frets. Now it seems like everybody's specking out stainless steel frets. Pops, the rig tonight is another direct rig. We're actually testing out something today. So with the navigator, I got Boss TU3 on the floor, got Strymon Compadre, Chase Bliss Warp Vinyl Hi-Fi, got the Big Joe Empire, TC Flashback 2, Walrus Audio Fathom, and the amp is the Geneva Amp Sim from Westminster Effects. So it's a completely ampless rig. There's a built-in cab sim on the Geneva. So it's literally just that, which is pretty incredible. I think it actually does a pretty fair job. I'm not complaining at all about it. Let's see. Roy, did you get the Claymore version of the bell, or did you just get the bell? Should tune that up a little bit more. Because I really wanted to get the got the Catlin bred bell epoch. On the subject of that new Wampler pedal, I really wanted to get the Claymore version just because Alex was such a great guy, and I really wanted to do something to support the family, but it just had no cash when those came available. Oh yes, Aaron did. He got to play that light blue one I had before I had to take it back. That was a good one. That was a really good one. More comments I want to read. Yes, delay did work. There was a lot of delay in that. There was a lot of delay in that little bit right there. There we go. I think Friedman is going to make the Plexi now in memory of Ed. Well, if anybody's going to do it, it's going to be Dave. You know, I know he worked on that amp quite a few times probably. So if anybody should do it, it should be him. You posted on Facebook earlier. Okay, I'll have to take a look at that. I do remember I do remember he posted something, but it looked like the twin sister amp. So I don't know. Which I played that twin sister amplifier at NAMM. That was really good. Oh yeah, JJ bringing up Guitar Center being in the quote-unquote news again. I don't know how many times we're going to have to see that headline of Guitar Center preparing for bankruptcy again. But I swear, we see that only too often. And it's like, what exactly does bankruptcy really mean? And exactly what Roy just said. They haven't filed yet. So it's not necessarily like it's that big of a deal. They haven't filed yet. It means they haven't filed yet. So at this point, it's all just conjecture. And it could mean that they go out of business. It could mean that they're restructuring their debt so they can pay it back. Either way, I think there's only really one thing that's going to fix Guitar Center, and it's that they're going to have to there's a couple things. They're going to have to downsize, so they're going to have to close stores. So underperforming stores, you definitely want to get rid of those. But you can't spread yourself so thin that you don't cover areas that you're really the only game in town. Like in my area of Orange County in Southern California, we really only have Guitar Center close by. It's like a 20 to 30 minute drive depending on the traffic. There is a Sam Ash, but it's much further north. It's past Anaheim. So Sam Ash isn't even an option. And other than that, it's smaller music shops that specialize more in lessons and less in retail. So, it's like, what are you going to do? Oh, dude, JJ, I went there last week, a couple weekends ago. Or was it last weekend? It was a couple weekends ago. And yeah, there was nothing in the Lake Forest Guitar Center. It was kind of embarrassing. No, Roy, I'm in Southern California. Good stuff. There's a lot of chatter going on right now. Music and arts have just been dying. B&O, lessons, and school rentals. Yeah, that's true. It's venues and all the stuff that supports the industry that's hurting really bad. Yeah, it definitely is. And I'm getting sick of the live stream concert, so who knows what's going to happen with that. Superjet 113, how you doing there, buddy? Good to see you. Hope you're having a good day. Thanks for joining us. Oh, are we going to have a Geneva Convention? If you mean by the Geneva amp sim from Westminster Effects, yes, indeedy we are. That's what you're hearing right now. There we go. Hey, Mickey, how you doing, buddy? Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Hey, Matt, how you doing, buddy? Good to see you. It's been a while. Not bad sounding coil tap. This position has a very like sitar-like quality. interesting stuff. Matt's asking, has anyone tried a Manson guitar? Very briefly, several years ago. There's actually a great sort of used guitar shop in LA. They have a location in OC as well, called Imperial Vintage, and they're actually a dealer for Manson. But they don't always have stock because they're not instruments that get made in these crazy mass quantities. So they are indeed some good guitars, but I can't say with any certainty if I would really recommend them, just because it's been a long time since I've played one. Mickey is asking if this is a new backdrop. It's not entirely new, and it's only temporary, Mickey. I was saying earlier in the show that I had to do some other video work this week, that they requested a plain background, and so I had some of this black velveteen fabric that I use for other things. I haven't really used for demo work at all, but I threw it up, and I just finished shooting some of the stuff today. So I figured I'd leave it up, let you guys see it in action, and just have some fun with it. What's actually been really fun is, check this out. So hold on one sec. I want to show you guys this. This was kind of funny. Okay, so just go into the solid green light. If I go into my cam mic settings, I can actually do green screen. I didn't think it would be that easy, but obviously you can see that this isn't exactly like, the best looking green screen. And also what's funny is apparently it thinks the guitar is green in some way, shape, or form, just depending on the light. So that's kind of funny. Maybe I'll just do this the rest of the show. I gotta put Elvira peeking through on the green screen. I don't know if I'd necessarily have time to do that. Whoa! Check that out. Look what I can do. Oh, that was funny. Wow, I'm in the brick wall. I'm in the brick wall. You can. I am the alive brick wall. That was kind of funny. Wait a second. Backdrop color green, blue. Let's see something. Okay, now the whole guitar, since it's blue. Wow, that is kind of cool. That is kind of cool. Not gonna lie, I could keep messing with that for a really long time. Oh man, I could do that. I could probably do that for hours. That was fun. Well, friends, we're getting short of time right now. It is almost time for us to bid each other a good evening. But I do want to thank you all for spending some time with me today. I appreciate you guys being patient with me. There's just a lot going on right now. And, well, there's just a lot going on right now. I would, of course, love to know your thoughts about the whole channel membership thing. If you guys would like to see that happen, or if you want to just stick with the Patreon, we can do that too. The other thing is just I need you guys to keep watching the videos and keep sharing them with your friends. Keep bringing people to this little community that we're trying to create here, because without you guys, I can't do half this stuff. It just does not happen. Please share the links to any videos you like with friends and bring more people to the channel. It would be great, great help. I do want to let you guys know, since you guys are here watching first, on November 12th, that's 2 days after my birthday, we're going to have SPJ Live, but it's basically going to be a live stream birthday party where we're all going to get together. We're going to hang out. We're going to have a good time. We're going to probably drink on air. But I want you guys to come out. I want you guys to bring friends. I want you guys to show some support, share the show. I want you guys to just come and have a good time. It'll be an open call. Anybody can join in the fun, and I don't care about it getting demonetized. And if you think that there is anything else that I should be doing right now, or if there's anything you want to see, just go on into the comments below and let me know. Welding sucks if you have to do it for a living. Well, I am not going to be doing that for a living. So there you go. Fellow Scorpio. All right. Awesome. So in a few weeks, November 12th, Sean's birthday live stream. Be there, be square. And until next time, my friends, thank you so much for joining me for SPJ Live. I will see you all, same bat time, same bat channel, right here for SPJ Live. If you haven't done so already, click the subscribe button, like this video, share it with your friends, and come on back for more. Stompbox Saturday returns this weekend with the Angle Cab Loader. I will see you all next week. Wishing you all great tone, good health, and happy stomping. Cheers, friends. Have a good night.